W17 of the National Football League. And the spotlight is on George Kittle. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Rams, and it's all up next.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now a shotgun. And right away he lost the football. And now there's a scooped up. And he will bring this one back. It's a final return for the 49er touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And now here's the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy is complete, and they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4.
They'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You look at this Niner defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
A.J. Dillon hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have cut the lead back down to 2. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
On first down, it's Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Back to throw, Purdy. It returns it right back to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown! 49ers! Debo Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards.
And it's Debo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 9 now.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
This defense for the Niners, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
The handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams have come back to make it a 2-point game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Brock Purdy and the offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a round, too.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Purdy. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards that time for number 19. Purdy to throw it on first down. And
his throw here's incomplete.
The Niners at 13-2 on the year. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Touchdown! His first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9. Here's Purdy.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
That reception brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
And it's caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
A final shot before break. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front in that one. The Cardinals trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, let's head down to Nevada to check in on the Raiders in Las Vegas. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. The Raiders locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Quentin Johnston, a touchdown reception. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out for the second half. Time for us to go back to Levi's Stadium as we'll hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Shifts by at the 15. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This is McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Purdy on 4th down. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy now to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as a tackle made at the 18.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. He'll buy some time right.
This caught by Latu, the tight end.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk from 3 yards out.
And the 49ers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
That is caught. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, Rams.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. It returns it right back to Samuel.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds here. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the 49ers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp.
And Kupp going to pick up a Rams 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 6. And the Rams 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, you're training.